Hey guys, Sasaki here, and today we're going to be showing you a very good strategy for swing trading and cash index. This one uses two moving averages and is very good for swing trading. For those who don't know, swing trading is when you open a position and keep it for a couple of days or even weeks, which is a little bit longer than a day trading, right? So let's go to the chart and explain to you guys how it works so well for swing trading and how you can make some profits using it. Well guys, so here we are at the chart on BlackArrow. For this example of strategy for swing trading, I'm going to use Euro USD as an example, but this one works for a lot of assets as well. So this one is just an example, all right? You can see here that I have at least 3 tabs in my platform. First of them is the one with the strategy, but because the idea here is to show you how to set up on your platform, I'm going to use the tab clean, which has no indicators, and then I'm going to put one by one with you guys so you will know how to do this by yourself. All right, so let's go. I'm going to right click with my mouse in any point on the chart and go to add indicator. All right, when I do this, it's going to pop up this window with all indicators. Something very nice is that we have all of them here. Those are the most used, okay? So Bollinger Bands, financial volume, high-low activator, and so on. But if I want to use a specific indicator, which is the case right now, I can search here using this part, or I have the full list here on my left area of this window. Because I'm going to use the moving average, I'm going to type it here, moving average is the first one that pops out in my window. And here I have a very quick, very simple, but very useful explanation on how it works, okay? So you can see that's probably one of the most used trend indicators. Calculates the average of the data between current price and the earlier interval. So I'm going to go ahead and add this one. For this strategy, I use the 9-period moving average, is the first one. And then I'm going to use the 21 moving average, right? So I click on OK as well. After that, I'm done. So I click on OK again. And now I have the 2 moving averages on my chart. Because they are just the same right now, I'm going to click in this one, which is the 21 moving average. I'm going to change the color to red. So you guys are going to understand in a few moments why I'm doing that. And also, I'm going to make it a little bit thicker so you guys can see very clearly how it works. Okay, so now I have a fast moving average, which is the 9. This example, I'm using the daily chart, okay? So that's the 9-day moving average in green color, okay? You guys can see here very clearly. And I have a slower moving average, which is the 21 in red. This by itself is already a strategy that you could start using on markets. For example, how it works and how it can help you to make some profits. Whenever the fast moving average, which is the green one, crosses the red one, it indicates for us a bullish trend. Okay, so as an example, in this case, I am going to even show you here. This is the moment when the moving averages are crossing each other. So we have the green in the upper area. So then you can understand that a bullish trend is starting, all right? Example here, if you have bought here, you would have made 2.8, 2.7% of profit within 28 days, all right? This is already a good strategy, but I'm going to improve this by making it even more profitable. Why is this? Because if you just use the crossing average strategy, you can see that, for example, here, there are a lot of times that it gets a little confusing, right? So you're not really sure whether it's crossing and start the trend or it's just like, it fakes sometimes. Because of that, I have a special, let's say, special indicator here, which is exclusive on BlackArrow. I'm going to right click in any candle here in my chart. And I have the option here, insert paint bar. I move here my mouse and then I go to more so I can see all of them. This window is just like the one from indicators, except for that here we have strategy that it actually change the color of the candles or indicators. For this one, which is my favorite one, I'm going to use this one, which is called Magilla. Magilla is an easier name to pronounce McGillen Dynamics. If you don't know McGillen Dynamics, I recommend you to search it and understand a little bit more, which is a very good indicator for trend. So now I am going to click on Add. For this case, I will use the asset by itself, the symbol. So I will click and add in Euro USD and then click here. Done that, I just click OK, and that's it. You can see now that something happened, right? Now my candles, they are colored by the trend and not whether they close on high or low. So that's the difference. That's the first difference. This makes it much easier to see the trend. Basically, whenever the candles are red, we have a bearish trend, so a downtrend. And when the candles get green, you have a bullish trend. That's it. Now you have two indicators which can complement each other, and now you have much more percentage of profit in this strategy. How it would work? Just like before, you are going to buy or sell according to the moving averages, but you have to wait until the candles, for example, if you're going to buy it, get green. So in this example, the moving average, the fastest one, crosses the red one, and the candles are green. So that's the signal that I need to start my trade. In this case, I would stay in this trade until the candle gets red or the moving average crosses back down to a bearish trend. Okay, that's the thing. Again, example, this trade we would have made 2.5% of profit. My recommendation is, it's every trader's mission to trade by yourself and actually test if it works on the assets that you like to trade. If you think the daily chart is too long, it's no problem. You can switch to 1 hour chart, just like I put here 60 minutes, which is 1 hour chart. And then I have the same strategy for a little bit quicker trades. The only thing is, in my experience, it works better on the daily chart, but like I said before, you can test on your time frame that you like and so on. So you can see a lot of examples where you could buy, let's say this one as example as well, 1.5% in 1 day and 14 hours. So it's interesting, right? So that is a very good strategy and very easy to use, very simple, that you could start to trade right now and make some good profit. So I hope this helped you guys. Let me know in the comments if you've seen before a moving average strategy, but this is different because we are using two indicators here, the crossing of the moving average, but also the paint bar, which is something that you find only on BlackArrow. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you next time, and let me know if you like this in the comments. See you guys.